so excited. I got tinsel in my hair. This is for you, Lindsay. I want to start it off real lighthearted. Real lighthearted. So what do you tell a woman with two black eyes? Nothing. She's with two black dudes and I'm really not trying to get jumped. I really like that joke. You know, I have never known much about computers, so I went to my cousin, who happens to be the IT guy in the family, and I asked him for some friendly advice. He said, Max, listen, computers are just fickle like women. So now all I understand about computers and women... Really? Nothing? Alright. Now all I understand about computers and women is that neither wants to fuck me. And afterwards, I'm always stuck standing there holding my floppy disk. You know, and I hate spiders, but it's not what you think. I don't hate spiders because they scare me. It's just that the average American eats up to 7 spiders a year. And you know those nasty little spiders don't wash their hands. And I hate bees too. But it's not because I'm allergic, and it's not like I'm gonna go into anaphylactic shock or anything. It's just that, haven't you heard the buzz bees? Stripes are so last season. Just kidding. And I hate bears. And I know what you're thinking. Max, it's about as likely to be attacked by a bear as it is to be struck by lightning. But for the love of God, bears, could you at least shave your chest before you fuck me?
Yeah!
Boom! Yeah, whatever, at this point. Fuck it, right? Like, yeah, why not, right? So, do you think farts are a mating call for homosexuals? Like, hey, sailor! You know what? I've never seen a Chinaman play Chinese checkers. And come to think of it, I've never seen a Chinaman eat Chinese food. But I did eat dinner at my buddy Kim's house the other day. You know what we ate? Food! We ate fucking food! Hey, babe. I eat a lot of food. I've been eating a lot of food lately, actually. Some can argue a little too much, you know? It's that time of year. But, and I've been gaining weight. I've just been getting bigger. I mean, this shirt, it used to be loose, but it's not my fault, It's not like I have a glandular problem or a thyroid problem or any other fictitious disease. It's just that those damn little Keebler elves keep making everything so fucking delicious. Right? My mother actually said to me the other day, she said, Max, around the holiday season, you might want to watch your weight. I said, Mom, I have been watching my weight grow and rise. So speaking of little elves, right? Yeah, speaking of little elves, do you think midgets smell farts all day? I mean, they're just like butthole level at all time. It would be so frustrating being a midget and having to dodge funk your whole life. Like, oh God, oh Jesus. Oh, learn the wipe! But what if, when Santa Claus was assembling midgets in his little workshop, if he gave them nostrils that got them high off of buttholes, right? And it was just like, that's some good shit. Yo, Sneezy, come over and hit this. I wonder how many dead midgets, right, they find in the corner of elevators. Like you hit the button in your apartment building and it's like, bing! You're like, oh my God, what happened to the little fella in the corner? They're like, oh, you'll never believe it, man. He ran into a guy who was silent but deadly. It would be frustrating being a midget, though, for many reasons. I'll just list a couple, since you guys are time-consumed. You're running short on time, right? So, first off, you can only eat generic cereal, You'd be like, Fruit Loops! Fruit Loops! Fuck it, Fruity-O's. And in the summertime, right, you'd always be hot, because you could never wear shorts, because they'd be, pants. Right? And every year around this time, in your church nativity scene, you'd be typecasted as little baby Jesus. And you'd be like, I'm not a baby, I'm a man. Speaking of Jesus and Santa, do you think Jesus hates Santa Claus for stealing his birthday thunder? I bet you, right? I bet you on Christmas Eve, Jesus turns off all the lights and sits in the dark with a baseball bat and a bottle of Jack Daniels. On the table, there's poisoned cookies and like curdled milk Jesus dipped his dick in. No, but seriously though, how many people still go to church on Christ Mass anymore? Not many Americans today. But how many go out, get this elaborate Christmas tree, create a huge feast on Christmas, and spend way more than they have in the name of a fat, perverted burglar who breaks into your house late at night when you're sleeping? Of course Jesus Christ is pissed. And listen, I can talk about Jesus dipping his dick in curdled milk because, quite frankly, I don't believe in hell. And I know what you're thinking, but Max, it's in a book. Of course hell exists. Well, you know, it's not like I'm a non-believer. I love God, but I don't believe everything the Bible is selling either. For time restraints, we'll keep it to the 10 Commandments. All right? If the 10 Commandments are real, every single person in this room is going to hell. I mean everybody. Yep. All right? Everybody. The hell would be more packed than an unemployment line in Michigan. Yeah. Topical. Who hasn't used the Lord's name in vain? For those of you choice few who think you have, I guess you never had money on a football game when Brett Favre threw an interception in the playoffs. For the love of God, Brett, fucking retire. For that, you're going to hell. And while we're on the topic, what is it? You can't covet thy neighbor's wife. You can't look at your hot next door neighbor, but it doesn't say shit about punching babies. There's no mention of rape or pedophilia or, teabagging your boys when they're sleeping. Yeah, let it happen to you once. It'll be on your fucking list too. So I really think they dropped the ball when it came to the 10 Commandments. And you know what? I think hell was really just a marketing ploy. I think hell was created by the sales team of the Bible. I think they were sitting around in their sales meeting like, bro, we have the greatest story ever told, but it's not selling like we thought it would. I got it. Let's tell them, right, that if they don't read it from front to back, they'll burn in a lake of fire for eternity, man. I like the way you think, Johnson, but who should we tell them said it? I got it. The burning bush. And that's my time. Thank you.